Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Crazy. I'm going to make a mad dash for a cup of coffee here. Hang with me. Two minutes and 30 seconds for it shared to my other phone. Cuba, thank you very much. $1, $1. One ruby, or whatever it is, I don't know. Thank you very much. Hello, Charles. Charles, if you don't care, keep them entertained. I'm going to grab a cup of coffee in here. Let me flip ya. Be right back, folks. Gonna be a wet one today, folks. Crap. Oh, Charles, you already got one already. JJJ, let me guess, he come in talking about Trump, did he not? Thank you. Cubus Butt Plug, what a name, but he's passing out the rubies. Thank you, sir. Charles, is that what happened? Did he come in with his standard Trump quote? Yeah, well, did you block him for good? I gave him a timeout last time because he had already subscribed and was talking nice. I know he jumps into old man Guy's Hustle Live and does the same crap. Oh well. What are we going to do? Would you rather see the windshield wipers or talk to me for a bit? I'll have to check those out in a few minutes, Charles. Windshield wipers or the highway or my face? I figure we got about a 3-hour drive, so we're going to try and play the question game when it starts popping up. We are headed down to Columbus to the Arnold Classic. Duck goose. Did you copy that, Charles? That way you can nod your head now. I'm not going a lot of rain there, yeah. It's supposed to start raining about the time I get there. Of course, it'll probably be rain all the way down. But I'm not going down so much for the shows and the bodybuilding and all that stuff. One of my granddaughters is cheering in competition today. So I'll get to watch her cheer a couple times. But I do have access to the whole place, so. I haven't been down there for a whole 10, 11 years maybe. Welcome in. What happened to the Buddha guy? Did he just leave all by himself? Here's the first question. Silliest thing you've done for fun. If you guys want to answer, please chime in with an answer to that. Silliest things you've done for fun. That could be pretty much anything. Join the military. I think the next time I have to We did. I might have to click onto the little app when it pops up. Welcome in, everyone. How's the day going? Saturday morning, a little rainy here in Ohio. Tell us where you're from and what's going on out there. We need 1 million likes today, folks. So if you got friends in great places out there, this live, get them in here. Only if it's just for a second to say hello and drop a link. No, I kind of grabbed it. Evidently I left my thermos cup at work yesterday. I was so happy for the weekend I wasn't looking back. But I'll just hold it because once I start drinking it, it won't last long. So yeah, if you're in the live today, folks, share it out as many times as you can. See who we can get in here. We just jumped to 12. Hello, folks. Hello. I think that's the dead spot back there I was going through. Gas. Crazy. $2.59 a gallon. Old Buford, you know how he likes to drink. How long you been waiting for this one, Charles? Crack those back windows just a tad. Got a lot of Canadian geese coming through, end of May. So that's about like me, you know, they want to say, hey, we want to set you up an appointment and give you one a year later. They're like, you think you'll need a card to remind you? Absolutely. Yeah, I was supposed to have one in December, and it's the same thing every year. They set me up for December, and then a week before they call me and say, well, the doctor won't be here that day. Can you come in January? No, I'm busy. See you next year. Yeah. Yeah, they kind of like McDonald's now. They got the... They want you to check in and swipe your card and do everything and not even talk to anybody until finally someone comes out and says, well, we're running a little late today. Good morning, good morning. Charles, did the other guy who was giving out the rubies, did he leave all by himself or did he say something silly too? Hello, spiritual. I changed a long time ago, my friend. I think that was a groundhog. Probably because I went for a coffee and he couldn't see my face. We got things in the road. We got people pulling over. That's the mailman. Well, I hope you kicked him out permanently. But all he does is he changes the last 4 numbers on his ID. Comes right back. Take him a couple days. He'll be back. If we're lucky, he'll be back again today. And maybe we'll just talk it up, you know. It's a say we should have a free-for-all. We should be able to talk about anything you want. Should we do that, Charles? Should we have a let's talk about anything you want and see who we can get to argue or how long it takes to get an argument going? I mean, if you got time to hang out with me. Oh, this is nothing compared to what it was at 6 o'clock this morning. I mean, it was lightning and thunder and cracking and pounding us. I finally got my flashlight, all the tests done on it. That little light made it 53 hours. It was only supposed to do 42, but it made 53 hours before it finally went dead. And it didn't even dim at all. It just went out. Shut itself off. I plugged it into the charger. It takes about 2 hours to get it going again, but plug it in for a second, pop it out, and the light is right back on. So I like it. I get my review out maybe tomorrow, or I have till like the 28th of March to get it out. I just want to try and do it good. So yeah, Charles, if you want to hang around, we'll leave the topic open today. But I'll be sure to remind him that this is a 1 live and a 1 line only. We'll see if the likes and stuff are any better. Kind of looks like around Lima area, it's starting to lighten up a little bit. I was going to stop on the way back and pick up some campfire wood, but it's going to be pretty wet. We're getting the likes, but we're not getting people to talk. Water, ice, with ice or no ice. Here we go, guys. We've started it. But now I can't see the chat when I do that. There we go. Hello, Scotty. How you doing this morning? Happy Saturday. And I'm hoping it's going to change the questions every once in a while. There you go. Cold bottle, no ice. Oh man, I hate working on a Saturday, but I will do it if I get Monday off. I'll work any day as long as I get a 3-day weekend. Hello, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. How are things going? I would say this is Jeff. Yeah, me too. Restaurants are nice with the ice, but good old bottled water. You get it too cold, then it's a little bit aggravating because you can't get water out of it. I'm going down to the Arnold Classic down in Columbus. I thought I was going to get out of this little rain, but it looks like the rain is going to follow me down. Check out that message, Charles. I'm drinking coffee. I'm going to click that answer thing and see what it says. It doesn't do nothing when I click it. Yep. Yeah, my girls used to do that too. Yeah, that's what Woody was telling me last night. Huh. I clicked it several times and it didn't even change, so. Hopefully they will change the questions. I've never played it before, so. I see now, but does the question ever change? You don't see Gypsy in the chat? Thank you very much, Gypsy. Huh. Jeff Charles Carrington cannot see your chats. you can't see Charles's messages? Let me try and reset. See if that helps out. Best advice ever received is the next question. Hello, Braxton. How you doing? Where have you been? Charles is back. Some 80-year-old man cruising along, about 75 here. Doing sports. Good deal, good deal. There's Gypsy back. Can everybody see everybody now? I am headed down for the Arnold Classic today, Braxton. Every time I go down there, they try to get me to compete, but I'm modest and I tell them no. They don't want to see these guns, baby. Nobody does. Braxton, can you see anybody else's chat? Charles still can't see you, Gypsy. Braxton just said hello to Charles, so Braxton can see him. Stealth Camping Sweethearts, how we doing? How we doing? Good morning. Thank you, Braxton. Gypsy, I think it's just maybe your chat. It is a good day to do indoor activities or stay in the vehicle and drive all day. Yep, I can see you. Charles, Gypsy said hello to you. You said hello to Braxton. And Stealth Campers in the house. Yeah, it ain't too bad as long as people don't get crazy out here. The old bad part of the day is that one of these times I got to stop and get some of that $3.60 fuel somewhere. Me and Charles decided earlier there, Jeff, that we're just going to let the chat open today. People want to come in and talk stuff, we'll let them talk. But it's going to be a one chat only thing. See if it makes any difference with the thumbs up. But yeah, 360. 359 in Defiance this morning. Kalida is usually the highest place around. We're about to go through there, so we'll get a glimpse of how much the rich people pay here in Kalida. What's everybody into today? Hopefully not sitting at home. Get out and about, folks. You got a game today, Braxton, or you just got practice? Practice. You guys have a winning season? Yeah, I get to walk around and see it all, so it'll be fun. I'll get a little video here and there. Oh, I meant your last year's season, Braxton. There's the $1 Million Church, folks. Oh, you're looking at me. I'm sorry. I'm going to flip you around. Let me know when you get tired of watching the windshield wipers, and I'll flip it back. Good deal. Yeah, I don't think it's the motion of the wipers, it's the little sound it's making. $3.49. Actually 10 cents lower, so I'm hoping 3 miles down the road here it's going to be even 10 cents lower than that. The river is rising. Hello, Denzel. Rain, rain, go away. I wish it would. How you doing today, Denzel? One of my favorite actors, Denzel Washington. I didn't like the movie Training Day very well, but all the rest of them are pretty good. Yeah, I would come to Kentucky to get a free fill-up, that's for sure. Good to hear. What kind of plans you got for this Saturday? We are doing awesome. I woke up with a smile on my face. I think I was just happy that my eyes opened up. I don't blame you, me too. No work planned, a little bit of fun activity. See some family here and there. hit those thumbs up, folks, and we're doing anything you want to talk about, chat, this one time. So if you got people in there you want to talk to, please share it out. Depends on where I end up with dinner. Hello, Keith. Good Saturday morning to you. We'll see where dinner leads me to tonight, but I think they'd be here until almost 5 o'clock tonight. Crazy. Oh, good job, Charles. Here's the question, guys. Do you rehearse your conversation? You know, if you're going to have to go have a talk with somebody, do you go over that conversation in your head? Think about what you're going to say. A date night is always good, Charles. Keith, thanks for stopping in the fire last night. And usually our date nights end up being a Mexican restaurant or a hibachi. Yeah, I like to think about what I'm saying, but usually once the conversation starts, words just come out. Sci-fi legacy of monsters in the Monarch movie. I haven't caught any of that series. I don't, I have YouTube Premium, and that's the only thing I watch. Well, turn it, dude. You've had that signal on for an hour. Go ahead of time, Keith? Do they have better monsters? Highly digital creative monsters like you see in all these animated cartoons? They probably make the movies with AI. .62 and a .55, and you can see him back there, nudging up. I think yesterday, Jeff, that seemed like every time I scrolled through YouTube, there was at least 12 or 13 subscribers doing lives at the same time. Our community is growing so much that it's hard to get on without somebody being on there anymore. I mean, nothing we can do about it, and it's not a competition, I try and tell everybody. Just get on when you can and have fun. Yep, spring forward tonight, folks. I don't even know what that is, Charles. Yep, that is true. I mean, even though you're not with them on the live, that thumbs up at the end will help out. A lot of times when I'm scrolling, I just give people a like, just as a pass-through. I'm going to get one of those smart teenagers to design me an app to embed in YouTube that every time someone scrolls past my live, it automatically gives a thumbs up and comments hello. I would be in the billions by now. Really? Are we going to put an end to spring forward? I don't see no use for it this time, this day and age. I mean, when you see a news reporter say, this just happening now, but it's 3 o'clock in California and 6 o'clock here. Is it still happening when we get the news? Of course it is. Farmers? Well, around here in these flat fields, these farmers are out till midnight anyhow, so I don't think an extra hour is going to help them. Still got to be passed by Congress. Well, it depends on who wants it, whether it be passed or not. You know how that works out. All done, Charles. We'll throw that away later. I'm hoping the wind sound is not too much for you. But it is. The heat is turned off and it's still cooking in here. I'm just a bill, yes, I'm only a bill, and I got as far as Capitol Hill. Well, it's a long, long journey to the capital city. There's still a lot of bills that's still sitting in committees. I hope to be law someday. You guys remember that song? Saturday mornings, the electric company. Another educational thing that they used to teach kids, you know. They used cartoons back then. They didn't have Muppets and puppets and the Giggles, the Wiggles, or whatever they are. Yeah. And that's only what they're telling you they have, Charles. I don't think anybody thinks that they're not hiding stuff still, so. Red Bull still hasn't come through with that sponsorship yet, guys. We won't talk about Red Bull, kind of like Fight Club. Alright, we're about to see if this little gas station is 10 cents cheaper. $3.49, do I hear $3.50? Hello, Ark, how you doing? ARC in the house. Welcome in, welcome in. Did Dave finish up his live this morning already? Yeah, I could do a video like the CEO of McDonald's, biting that cheeseburger in and going, That's why we're going south. Sometimes things are better down south. If I was a CEO, I would have launched into that and ate it in about 3 seconds. Like, give me another. Look at this. Well, you can't see it. Probably too late. I definitely should have stopped back there. $3.19. We will probably never see that again today. But they may be open when I come back through. Red Bull, give us wings. Maybe that'll save us on gas mileage. Yes, it is. Better than snow. I will agree with that 100%. How you doing there, No? What's up with you today? Yeah, I should turn around, but I definitely have enough to get down there and hang out, so. Yeah, I'll be kicking myself in the butt probably. But I'll get somewhere else and I'll say, well, I'll put in 20 bucks here till I get back. I'll put in 20 bucks, barely make it back to here, and they'll be closed or up to $4 a gallon. That's my luck. If it weren't for bad luck, I'd have no luck at all. The only problem with the rain is it doesn't know when to stop either. It'll rain until the park is flooded, the river is flowing way too high. We get all of Indiana's and everything from Indiana flowing down through here. Speed bump. Oh, I bet you have. We spent the night in Erie, New York, I think. I mean, it was like 65 degrees or something when we pulled in there. Checked into the hotel, went to sleep, woke up the next morning, there was like 12 inches of snow. I called in, I'm like, hey, what are we supposed to do? There's a foot of snow. The guy's like, drive slow. Okay. Right on the border, yep. I noticed when we crossed up there, you're in Pennsylvania for like that long, you know, it seems like 50 miles or so. Now we were going up to Niagara Falls. Oh, we were buried. It's a little crazy, you know, I don't care about their stuff and their equipment, but when you're hauling 10 people in the back of a van that are chained up and handcuffed, I don't think so, but if I did, I got a picture of it somewhere. That's all I did back in the day. I had rows and rows of 35mm film, and Kmart liked me. I probably turned in 10 rows every weekend to get developed. We also went up to Niagara when we went over to Syracuse a couple years back. Set our car. Everybody goes before me. Come on, people. You know, people can figure out a four-way stop most of the time, but when you get to a roundabout, it just puts them in a certain phase of like, what do I do? Oh, yeah, I can guarantee that just from visiting. I can definitely say that that's one place I would never want to live. There was a prison up in northern New York. I can't remember the name. I think it was called Attica or something like that. But it was, I think it was like 150 years old. They still had the old metal wheels they turned to close the gates, and it was so cool. Thank you, Gypsy, for the rubies. Hopefully you guys covered a good anniversary dinner last night. Where did you go to? Attica Prison. Did they? Oh, it was 1989 when I was there. I thought that was the coolest place I'd ever been to. Thank you, Jeff. Appreciate you. Kind of crazy that big as my mouth is, I almost missed it. Arby's is good. I miss the big sandwiches they used to make, the big turkey club sandwich and all that. Well, I've been out to out that way a few times. We always look for something to do. I've seen some of the old prisons down at Yuma, out by the proving grounds there. Holes in the walls, I'm telling you. Fish sandwich. I would give you a like if you was to go and fix me a fish sandwich. Peach cobbler rolls. Is that like an apple turnover? We'll be coming through Wyoming in June again. Maybe I'll get a chance to stop out there. Drop me a link or something and let me know where the best ones are. We always stop around Cheyenne. Kind of like those cinnamon buns. Cinnamon bites, I think they're called, somewhere. Well, if it's designed like an egg roll, that would be something I would try, because I love egg rolls. I stopped last night on the way home and had the all-you-can-eat fish at Cosmos. I think sometimes they just go, they try and get you out of there too quick. I'm one of those guys that's just like, keep bringing me fish, woman. There's no stopping. I usually have 9 to 12 pieces, and it seems like they get smaller and smaller the longer you stay too, so. Rolling into the big town of Lima, folks. We always shortcut around it on the way back through. The old Bob Evans is pretty busy. I would flip this camera around, guys, if it would slow down on the rain just a little bit. And now we're leaving the big city of Lima. I'm going to try and flip it for a minute. Charles, are you still with us in here, hanging out? Oh yeah, baby. And that's along with the fries and a bowl of coleslaw. I usually try to get an extra coleslaw too. I love me some fish. The wife doesn't like it because it does give you the gas. Yeah, Charles, it's one of those days, you know, where you want to open up the conversation and let people talk about anything they want and nobody shows up. Oh yeah. My wife would want to sleep under a crocheted blanket. That way it would have airports in it. Hello, Danielle. How is Mississippi doing today? Mississippi in the middle of a dry spell. Nomadic is live. Go over there and check him out, folks. Well, the rain's coming, Danielle. The rain is coming. All right, Gypsy. Go see what Nomadic's going. Thanks for stopping. Hello, Teresa. How are you? Oklahoma. Oh, yeah, it is. We catching her today, Teresa. Welcome in, welcome in. I don't see Woody online. We're doing great. Having a little fun on a trip. Yeah, I started to say, I seen he was online, but I did not see it live. How was Oklahoma today, Teresa? I really don't know what direction this rain is going, whether it's headed northeast, southwest. Yeah, it sounded like last night Woody was having a good time. Good morning, good morning. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up, guys, and hang out with us for a while. Open topic today, so Wow, 46 years. I done a little mechanical piping in my younger years. Kind of the opposite back in. They kept bouncing me around from job to job and paying me different prevailing wages, and I'm like, I want something steady, folks. Appreciate you hanging out with us for 46 years. Road trips are always awesome. Why you don't have school in Mississippi for a week? Oh, look at that gas price, baby. $3.59. Spring break already? Not even officially spring yet. They give you spring break the week before spring. I am in Northwest Ohio right now. Headed down to Columbus. Good morning, Lisa. How are you? I think we're going to have to flip the camera again, make you look at my ugly face, folks. We are back. Getting a little bit windy here today, too. Yeah, I think we have rain. No matter what direction I go today, I would have hit rain. So. And this wind is a little bit uplifting. Yeah, they had a few of those last night in Michigan. Yes, it is, Ryan. Way better than snow. How you doing today? Welcome back. Tap that screen, folks, and give me those thumbs up. I got about another hour and a half, maybe. I'd like to see 100 likes today. So if you guys have got friends out there, please feel free to share this out. Get them in here. Open discussion today. One live only. We will let people talk about anything they want. Charles is keeping a timer on it just to see how long it takes people to get into an argument. Just gotta keep it civilized. That's all I'm saying. I hate it. I hate driving in the rain. When I can take my time, you know, you gotta try out the 4x4 every once. Rain, you can have it. I'm getting so now I even hate driving at dark. When me and the wife travel, we like to get somewhere around 4 or 5 in the evening, check in for the night, and I'm talking long hauls in the dark, not driving around town, you know, but I guess as you get older, things change. Teresa, I think that would put you about the same age as me. I like singing in the rain. Singing in the rain. Charles, if you don't care, if you don't get a comment in about 2 minutes, just let me know that we're not frozen. A big plant barnuminium going up. How you doing today, Ryan? What's your plans for the weekend? I don't think we do. Charles says it's mostly for the farmers, but I mean, I understand the difference in time zones, but I don't think, I think we're the only time zone that does the time change. Is that correct? I don't blame you. It's a great weekend. There used to be a joke about the time zone. Yeah, but it's changed. I mean, Arizona stays the same because I know Indiana is different, but we changed to catch up with Indiana, correct? So there used to be, when the time changed and it was right, you could hang out in Indiana for an extra hour and get back to Ohio and still have an hour to do what you need to get done. Six of them, so that's all time zones. Crazy. Yeah, but you're in the same time zone as Ohio. I mean, we're in the last time zone on the eastern side. But yeah, it used to be, when we go to Vegas, sometimes it's 3 hours behind. Sometimes it was different. I don't know. Maybe it was different. Maybe I was just crazy. 11 time zones in the United States alone. Yeah, we only have, what, 4 in the United States, correct? Like I say, I know right now California is 3 hours behind us. So, if we spring up an hour, then that means tomorrow they'll be 2 hours behind us. Or do they change to? That is my question. Is it all the way across the United States? Hello, Elijah. The Michigan football Wolverine fan is in. Hit that thumbs up, Elijah. Me too. Elijah, have you ever got on an airplane, say at 7 o'clock, on the airplane for an hour, and then when you land, it was 7 o'clock? Yeah, I'm only considering East Coast to West Coast. I know Kentucky has 2 time zones. All right, Ryan. Appreciate you stopping by, man. We are going to get this figured out before it's over with. Yep, me too, baby, me too. And other than fuel prices, what prices out there do you think are just way too high for no reason whatsoever? That would be considered in with the fuel. As far as cooking oil, I don't even think I look at the price. I see what brand I like, I grab it. Yep, I hear that's kind of getting outrageous right now. I told the wife to pick up $10 worth of ground beef, and she brought me back a Big Mac. Let's see what's ahead, folks. It's starting to lighten up a little bit. Yeah, eggs and bread. Bread's crazy too. But other than food, man, what else do we need that it just outrageous? I mean, we really don't need eggs. I think, well, we do, but for the most part, there's enough country folks out there that would never have to buy eggs, ever. A lot of these city, oh yeah, cost of living, baby. A lot of these city folks, if they want an egg, they'd have to buy them. Hello, Bill. How's Iowa? You know, with a little bit of good credit these days, you can buy a house, pay your taxes and insurance, and still be cheaper than renting. Because if you're renting, you're still going to have to pay utilities anyhow, most places. You're in Pennsylvania. What are you doing in Pennsylvania? This is the wrong bill. You live in Pennsylvania? Ah. Have I mentioned Iowa to you before? Yeah, I know I've got at least 3 bills to come in. I have you guys confused, but welcome in from PA. Now I got to figure out which bill is in Iowa. How's the weather up there? Is it looking like this rain, or has not got up that direction yet? Yeah, I got a lot of Bills. I got a lot of Nancy's. I have 3 or 4 Debbies. As far as I know, I only have 1 Charles. And a couple of Mikes. I know I got a lot of Mikes. Rain's headed your direction, Bill. Bill Clancy. I got a brother, Bill, who doesn't want to be called William. I had a friend, Bill, who only wanted to be called William, and I had a friend, William, who said never call him Bill. I think I'm in it, Charles. I'm hoping there's an indoor parking garage down here where I don't get wet walking around. That's what I say, Bill. Call me whatever you want, but don't call me late. You can call me darling, darling. Get good width of the old cattle farm over there. Yeah, I mean, I've heard of several places now with a lot of damage. That's just like over top my head here in northwest Ohio. And you know, here, it wasn't really even windy at all. Almost to Huntsville. I think everybody has left the building. I love a rainy night, feeling just right. As I drive down that highway, gotta keep on moving. Take all my cares away. Not pros, I know. Looking forward to that sunny day, but I love a rainy night. Well, maybe when I get out here and turn west or east, I think east, maybe we'll get out of this. Look at that. Oh, 309. Twice, Charles, I should have stopped. $3.09 a gallon here. Hello, Canada Squad. How we doing? Thank you, Charles, for sharing it out. Yeah, we tried to figure that out one time, how much that would be per gallon. It's probably running about the same right now. But it is crazy high here in a few spots. Wow, that is very high then. You're talking $6. Everybody headed the same direction, folks. That is crazy. I'm pretty sure there is no need whatsoever for it. Well, it looks to be, Charles, I'm going to head into the rain here, going southeast. Which in turn means I probably should. Yep, it seems like it's always been that way. Seems like if you got a little money, you have a little say-so. Going to be time for a little McDonald's snack here, folks. You know, I got to have that cup of... And we're back. I think I will call it a day here when I hit the exit. I'll take a look at those pictures you sent, Charles. I'm thinking chicken snack wrap. It looks like today is going to be a slow day for everybody. Not many people coming through the chat. But I'm pretty sure there's hundreds of them going on right now. Lisa, if I'd known you were still here, we could have talked forever. Thanks for hanging out. Maybe I'll go live again when we get down to the Columbus Sports Center, but we'll see. I may not be allowed to film in there. We'll walk around and give it a try, but we'll see you guys in a little bit. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone. Anytime she goes away. We've sprung a leak, Captain. It's the air filtration. Oh, not too busy at all. Maybe the rain will let up just a hair. Looks like they still got breakfast. Excuse me.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. My name's Allie. Can I have your rewards kit, please?
No. You still got breakfast, right?
We do.
Let me get a number 7, please. Large coffee black.
Okay.
That'll be all.
Alright. Your total is going to come to $8.89. Press for no free discount.
Wow. 90 cents upcharge to get a large coffee instead of that little small. Almost $9.
Hi, the $8.89. There you go.
Thank you. Crazy, I'm telling you.
Hi.
Hello.
There you go.
Thank you. Right on the seam.
Thank you.
Opening of the lid on the seam, of course. All right, folks, I'm going to get out of here. You guys have a great day. Stay safe, stay sound, and I'll see you when I get there.